The Boer Wars in South Africa in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. The Boer Wars, also known as the Anglo-Boer Wars, were two conflicts that took place in South Africa during the late 19th and early 20th centuries. The First Boer War, also known as the Transvaal War or the First Anglo-Boer War, occurred from 1880 to 1881. The Second Boer War, also known as the South African War or the Second Anglo-Boer War, occurred from 1899 to 1902. The Boers, also known as Afrikaners, were the descendants of Dutch, German, and French settlers who arrived in South Africa in the 17th and 18th centuries. They established several independent republics, including the Transvaal and the Orange Free State, in the northern and central parts of the country. These republics were rich in diamonds and gold, which attracted the attention of the British Empire. The First Boer War began in 1880 when the British annexed the Transvaal, which was led by Paul Kruger. The Boers, led by Kruger, saw this as an infringement on their independence and declared war on the British. The war was fought mostly in the Transvaal and the Orange Free State, and it ended in 1881 with the signing of the Pretoria Convention, which recognized the independence of the Transvaal. The Second Boer War began in 1899, when the Transvaal and the Orange Free State again declared war on the British, this time over issues of mining rights and political control. The war was much larger than the first, involving not only the Boers but also the British, as well as other African peoples such as the Zulu and the Xhosa. The war was fought primarily in the Transvaal, the Orange Free State, and the British colony of Natal. The Boers fought bravely, using guerrilla tactics to outsmart and outmaneuver the British. However, the British had superior resources and technology, and they were able to slowly gain the upper hand. In 1900, the British established concentration camps to intern Boer civilians, including women and children. Many Boers died in these camps due to disease and malnutrition. The war ended in 1902 with the signing of the Treaty of Vereeniging. The Transvaal and the Orange Free State were annexed to the British Empire, and the Boers were granted self-government within the empire. However, the Boers were not happy with the terms of the treaty, and many of them continued to resist British rule. The Boer Wars had a profound impact on South Africa and its people. The wars resulted in the deaths of thousands of people, both Boers and British, as well as other African peoples. The concentration camps and other wartime atrocities committed by the British left deep scars on the Boer people. The wars also led to the loss of independence for the Boer republics and the eventual establishment of the Union of South Africa in 1910, which was a British dominion until 1931. In conclusion, the Boer Wars were two conflicts that took place in South Africa during the late 19th and early 20th centuries. These wars were fought between the British Empire and the Boers, who were descendants of Dutch, German, and French settlers in South Africa. The wars had a profound impact on the country and its people, resulting in the deaths of thousands and the loss of independence for the Boer republics. The Boer Wars also laid the foundation for the eventual establishment of the Union of South Africa, which would become a British Dominion.